wanted to make this video about something serious, something that's been affecting me a lot lately. And I just read an article and it inspired me to make this video. The comments on it inspired me to make this video. There was a shooting at the theater. We all know about it. And it's seriously messed up. I don't know when I read about this guy, he sounds like he's acting, and apparently according to the police, in his cell, he was acting like he was still in the movie as the Joker. Sick. It's sick. But I wanted to say that because I've been reading about a lot of the shootings, reading up, because I heard about them a lot when I was younger, and they really traumatized me. And just this video, I wanted to make it about mental illness, because people hide mental illness so well. And it's something easy to do, and no one really, wants to take you seriously. And it's amazing because I don't like glorifying my stuff, but to use it as an example, when I was around 12, I began to be depressed and suicidal, and it was something like my mom claimed she had no idea, because over the years once I thought I had finally gotten over it, I told her all about it, and she was amazed. But I remember telling her time and time again, and she just thought it was because of, teen girl stuff, That's why. And it always really bothered me. And it's something I'm still battling with, and I've mostly gotten over it, but that's only because I saw a psychiatrist, and he really helped me, like with medication and things like that. And it's something people tend to, depression is something people can hide so easily because they don't want to bother people. They think they're a disgrace to the world. They think that the world would be better off without them, that no one really needs to know, and no one cares about them. That's how people think they get to that place where they think that it would be better if I were gone. And it's something I've gone in and out of, and just it makes me so sad. It's one of the reasons I'm wanting to study psychology, because I want to help people with their mental illnesses. And it just makes me so sad. Because the article I was reading was about the Columbine school massacre. It was about one of the two kids that caused it. One of their moms. She had written about it for the first time since it had happened like 2 or 3 years ago. And I remember reading it when it first came out, which is one of the reasons it inspired me to go looking for it again. And it breaks your heart. It just breaks your heart. I mean, there's no excuse for doing something like that. But if these people had just gotten help, if people didn't bully, people have no idea the effect it can have on someone. It's just a single comment or a single action, and it really, you never know what could happen. You never know. You never know. I mean, like, since I've been through it, I have an understanding of it, but I really want to call out to the people who feel that way. Just say you're not alone, that you do mean something to the world, that everyone does have a purpose for being here. And that we're all just, little cogs. Everything happens for a reason. We all go through things, and maybe it could just be to help. Since you know from experience, you know how to help someone who's going through it. And it just really affects me whenever things like that happen. And it makes me mad because the shooting that happened yesterday, there was no reason for it. It was like, did he have a mental illness? I mean, it's disgusting. And this is at just a theater with random people, It's disgusting. I mean, I'm not saying that the others weren't, but you could see why it happened, and you know that people can get to the root of the problem and see why, to stop bullying, to help people with their mental illness, to, not I'm just sorry, it just gets me really, really emotional for me. It affects me very deeply. And everything, like I said, everything happens for a reason. And I hope that just because some shooting happened at a theater, they're not going to do something irrational about it. Because there doesn't need to be pat-downs every time you go to a movie theater. It's senseless. It takes away a sense of security where you're supposed to relax and have fun for 2 hours. But yeah, that shootings, maybe it's because Columbine happened when I was about 5 and something like that is ingrained in you. I heard about it ever since it happened. And our Virginia Tech, that was terrible. Absolutely terrible. And it just brought back all those feelings I had when I was younger. And when I was younger, I had no idea Columbine even happened because they were bully kids. I thought they were actual men, you know, that random men that came into the school. And but I guess that's because you're a little kid. You can't really grasp the idea that someone that you know could cause something like that. And it's senseless. And depression is just something, it sucks everything away from you. It sucks away your life. And if you have it, please try to get help for it. I waited 5 years to get help for it. And you shouldn't wait that long. You shouldn't. You need to feel like you're worth something to the world. You need to know that, because you are. And you just help other people with, that problem. Try to reach out to people. Don't try to seclude yourself from others, because you never know who could be going through it. Because, like they said in the article, he wore it like a mask. The mom had no idea that he could even cause something like Columbine. And that's what I have to say. Reach out to people before it's too late.